Welcome, Chosen One. Hear me now. What you are about to receive is not another webinar. This is not a presentation, a pitch, or a persuasion tactic. What you are about to receive is a summons, a calling, an awakening. Because if you are here, I know something about you. I know you are one of them, the called, the marked, the chosen ones. The ones for whom life has been an initiation, a crucible. The ones who have battled unseen forces, stood toe-to-toe with betrayal, loss, warfare in the unseen realms, and still you rise. You are not here by accident. I am Most Reverend Benton, and I have been tasked with anchoring a dominion to reawaken the sovereign rulership of the chosen ones on this earth, to reclaim what was stolen, to shatter the illusions placed upon you by unseen hands, and to ignite the remembrance of who and what you truly are. This gathering, this communion, is the opening of a portal, and in this space, I'm going to give you truth that the archons do not want you to hear. Truth that will liberate your mind, your soul, your finances, your destiny. Because Celestial University is not just a course, it is a throne room, a sacred training ground, a recalibration of your frequency into sovereignty, wealth, rulership, and divine remembrance. But let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like life has been harder for you than others? Like no matter how hard you work, there's a force opposing you, unseen but tangible, a force that resists your success, your peace, your breakthroughs? That's not your imagination. The Marine Kingdom, the Archons, the systems of this world, they target the chosen ones. They target those with divine light codes embedded in their very DNA. Because if you awaken, if you rise, the whole system crumbles. Let me share a story. One of my students, will call her Miriam, a woman with a heart like gold and a spirit that refused to break. For years, Miriam felt trapped. Financially, emotionally, spiritually, she'd done the therapy, she'd read the books, she'd tithed faithfully. Yet every time she got close to breakthrough, it would slip from her hands like water, until she entered Celestial University. Within the first module, she realized she wasn't battling herself. She was battling generational curses, marine spirit attachments, and energetic contracts she had never consciously agreed to. Through the rituals, the recalibrations, the warfare protocols, Miriam reclaimed her sovereignty. Today, Miriam runs a thriving business, aligned with her soul's mission, and her finances have quadrupled. But more than that, she is free from the invisible chains. You've been told to work harder, to heal more, to think positive thoughts, to stay small and compliant. And yet, the attacks continue, the relationships break, the finances stagnate, the dreams stay just out of reach. I am here to tell you, it is not your fault. You are not broken, you are under siege, and the weapons formed against you are spiritual, energetic, and systemic. This is why we built Celestial University, because chosen ones need a different kind of training. Not the surface level, think positive, hustle harder nonsense, but deep, multi-dimensional recalibration. Protocols that work in the spirit realm, in the financial systems, in the subconscious mind, in the body. Let us pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel the space around you, the field. Imagine a pillar of light descending from above, anchoring into the crown of your head, down your spine, grounding you into the earth. See this light expanding around you, a sphere of golden luminescence. This is your Merkaba, your light body vehicle, the sacred geometry that allows you to traverse dimensions, timelines, realities. Activate it now. Feel it spinning, clockwise and counterclockwise, harmonizing, calibrating. This is the level we operate on within Celestial University. When you're ready, open your eyes and return. I know what you're thinking. You've invested before, courses, coaches, therapies, seminars, and maybe some of them helped, but not enough, not to the core. You're still facing the same cycles, the same ceilings. I understand. And that is why Celestial University is different, because this is not built from the world's systems. This is built from the Akashic records, from planetary gridworks, from the logos itself. This is a technology of liberation. Let me break down what's inside the Chosen One's Celestial University. First, you'll learn the supreme invoking rituals, practices that call forth the planetary intelligences, the archangelic orders, and recalibrate your energy field for wealth, protection, and sovereignty. One of these rituals has been used to anchor wealth grids in specific locations, changing the financial flow of entire communities. Second, you'll undergo financial recalibration, not just learning about money, but shifting your energetic blueprint so wealth can find you, stay with you, and multiply. We go into the energetic architecture of currency and how it interacts with your DNA light codes. Third, you'll receive spiritual warfare protocols because you need more than just prayer. You need battle strategies, how to disarm the marine kingdom, how to protect your dreams, your relationships, your children from energetic sabotage. One client, a mother of two, broke the cycles of marital sabotage that plagued her bloodline for generations. Fourth, you'll engage in timeline jumping, quantum visioning, and Merkaba activation because you are not meant to stay in this linear, constricted life path. You are multidimensional. You'll learn to collapse timelines that no longer serve you and step into higher realities. And fifth, we work on body sovereignty, cleansing from toxins, frequencies, EMF disruptions, so your vessel can hold the light codes that you're awakening to. This includes cellular recalibration and frequency shielding that amplify your natural resonance. Now, I want to be clear. This is not for everyone. This is for the called, those ready to step into rulership, into dominion, into wealth as a divine assignment. It is an investment financially, energetically, spiritually, because that is what activates the grid. It's a declaration that you are no longer available for bondage, for smallness, for stagnation. I know some of you might feel that tension, the fear, the question, is this for me? Can I do this? Can I invest in myself at this level? Let me speak to that. That hesitation is the last gatekeeper, the voice of the Archon, the programming that says, stay small, stay safe, stay in the cage. But you are not meant for the cage. You are meant for the throne. What would your life look like if you truly stepped into sovereignty? If you had the tools, the strategies, the support to clear the unseen attacks, to unlock wealth, to command your destiny? Imagine waking up each day knowing you are protected, activated, and operating from your divine assignment. That's what Celestial University offers. And right now, you have a choice to step forward into that calling or to turn away and stay in the cycle. I trust you know the right answer because you have always known. So here's what you do next. Click the link, enroll, step into the Celestial University, step into your dominion. This is the moment the Archons fear. This is the moment your ancestors prayed for. This is the moment you've been waiting for. I'll see you inside the throne room. Welcome, Divine One. Hear me now. This is not just another webinar. This is a rite of passage, a summoning of apostles, a clarion call for those encoded with sovereign mission. What you're about to receive is not information, it is activation. You are here to remember, you have always known you were different. The rules they taught never quite fit, the pathways they offered never truly aligned, because you were not made to follow the old systems. You were born to rebuild them. I am Most Reverend Benton Open Luxington, founder of the Alchemy of Living, architect of Celestial University, and initiator of the Chosen One's Apostolic Network. My mission is clear: to awaken, equip, and ordain the leaders of the new eon. Today, I extend this sacred invitation to you, not merely to learn, but to lead, to remember your apostolic function, to activate your light body, to reclaim your role in the unfolding of this earth's restoration. This is Celestial University, the 16-week apostleship acceleration. Before we go further, let me speak to the war you've already felt. Have you noticed how the grids are inverted, how soul traps and energetic blockades seem to keep humanity bound? Have you felt the resistance in your own path, forces unseen yet tangible pressing against your breakthrough? This is not your imagination. This is spiritual warfare. The battlefield is here now, and only those activated, trained, and ordained will rise to their destined roles. That is why Celestial University exists, to call forth the apostles, the ministers, the spiritual architects of this new eon, to equip you with the spiritual technologies, the energetic mastery, and the leadership frameworks to shift the field. I want to share with you a story. One of my students, Elijah R., a former corporate executive, entered Celestial University believing he had reached the pinnacle of worldly success. But something was missing. His spirit was restless, his mission incomplete. Through the rites of authority, the ascension mechanics, and the reality command protocols, Elijah remembered who he was. Today, Elijah operates as a spiritual architect. He builds structures not just of business, but of destiny. His presence alone shifts rooms. His words open hearts. His field attracts resources and allies. This is not charisma, this is divine authority. I know you have questions. You've taken courses before. You've been through programs, read the books, attended the seminars. Why would this be any different? Because Celestial University is not education. It is initiation. This is a living system built on spiritual intelligence, apostolic lineage, and sacred technology. It is not theory, it is transmission. And here is what you will walk away with. First, you will activate your light body and operate as a multidimensional being in a 3D world. We are not here to escape the earth. We are here to anchor heaven through our bodies. You will experience DNA recalibration, dream field clarity, energetic sovereignty. You will hold your frequency in any environment, commanding the space around you. Second, you will step into apostolic function, whether as a leader, counselor, healer, or architect. This is not about titles, it is about role. You will be anointed in your specific mission and gain the frameworks and confidence to execute it. Third, you will build a living ministry or business with access to the Chosen One Sanctuary Network. This isn't just theory, this is back-end support templates and real-world structures to manifest your mission. Fourth, you will gain practical mastery in healing, coaching, and transformational facilitation. You'll know how to hold space, guide initiations, and perform energetic healing with skill and confidence. Fifth, you will ground a life of rhythmic, sustainable, sacred work. No more burnout, no more bypassing. You'll build a life that works, flexible, aligned, prosperous. And sixth, you will be ordained as an apostle of the new eon. This is not symbolic. This is an energetic appointment, a grimoire imprint, and a lineage recognition. Let's pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, visualize a crown of light descending upon your head. Feel its weight, not as burden, but as authority. Now, see a sword of discernment placed in your hand. This is the symbol of your apostolic role, to lead, to build, to protect. This is the level we move on within Celestial University. I know some of you feel the tension. You hear the call, but the gatekeeper voice rises. Is this for me? Can I invest at this level? That voice is the last chain of the Archon system, the programming that keeps apostles from their thrones. But you know in your bones, you are not here to stay small, you are here to lead. Celestial University is a 16-week acceleration. It is structured in 4 phases: activation, reclaim your identity, clear interference, awaken your apostolic signature. Ascension intelligence, master spiritual technology, energetic science, and celestial laws. Reality command, embody leadership, timeline mastery, and sovereign manifestation. The anointing, receive ordination, anchor your legacy, and enter into high-level collaboration. Each week is a portal. Each module brings transformation you feel in your body, see in your results, and hold in your field. What would your life look like if you were fully activated? If you led from divine authority? If you built structures that outlasted you? Imagine leading ministries, businesses, or movements that change lives. Imagine standing in your apostolic ordination, recognized in the Spirit and on the earth. That is what we offer. I will leave you with this. You were born for this moment. You have waited lifetimes for this call. The grids are shifting, the field is opening, and the apostles are rising. Now is your time to step forward. Click the link, enroll, enter the Celestial University, step into your apostolic ordination. I'll see you inside Lux Aeternum.